So Panintelligence includes a scheduler function. This allows users to schedule reports and charts to users and applies their security as it distributes those reports. As you can see on this page, we have a number of different charts and reports. If I just select the chart tool at the top right, there are lots of different options here. One of them is to schedule this chart. We can schedule, like I say, a chart or a data table, and we can schedule that if I select here, and it will bring up the scheduler window. Now, this is a list of all of the users that this particular user is in the sort of parent hierarchy for. So this could be this user's team. I can select each of those users and I can apply some information in an email by putting some detail in here. Update on stock, and I can decide whether or not I want this to be sent as a PDF, a CSV, or actually I can also select whether or not I want this to be sent when only new data exists, so making sure that people are receiving reports with actually changed information as opposed to just the same information all the time. I can also select when this can be sent, so this could be hourly, monthly. We'll say it's on the 1st of every month, and we'll do that at 9 o'clock. And we can also keep a record of all those schedules that run. Another thing to note about the scheduler is we can also send data to a web service. So for example, if you're using Panintelligence to trigger actions within your software, so if this then that, or IFTTT as it's called, we can use changes in data to trigger actions via a web service. We don't change anything directly within your application, but we would fire a web service that you can collect to enable you to then action or trigger other activities within your system. So the scheduler can be used for distributing charts and reports on a schedule to users, but also can be used for triggering web services calls. If I just come out of that scheduler for now, what I'm going to do is just jump into the configuration admin area, which you'll notice is through this option at the top of the screen. So if I select that, that brings us into the schedule that's actually running. So you can see here all of the schedules that we have running. Now, we don't just have reports and charts that are running on a schedule, we also have KPIs that can run on a schedule. So this is where we're sampling data. This is not running live, so it's saying failed, but we can see the ones that are waiting to run. And we have KPIs that will sample data in your underlying system on a schedule and again store that as a data point within Panintelligence, showing you trend lines over time, but it will also trigger alerts based on changes in data. So the scheduler is used both for distributed reporting and KPI alerting. You'll notice there are a number of other areas in this category and configuration panel. We'll be able to show you more of that in another session. If I just go back to dashboard, and just to clarify, the scheduler is something that is set as a user permission. You can enable your users to be able to schedule reports or just be in the receipt of those scheduled reports. So as in all functions within Panintelligence, all of these elements are things that can be enabled through role-based permissions and can be switched on and off. Thank you.